from something, or...
If there weren't still so many reminders around us, it might feel like a bit of a dream. 5 years ago came an announcement few could make sense of at the time.
I can't believe it. It was a day I will never forget.
March 11th, 2020, the World Health Organization told us
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic,
which coincided with the first reported case of the virus on Vancouver Island. The first recorded COVID-19 death in our province happened March 9th at a Lower Mainland care home. The first deaths on Vancouver Island a month later.
This came to light over the weekend.
As cases rose, gathering restrictions were put in place.
We have to focus on making sure that the most vulnerable in our community are protected.
The total number of deaths for Vancouver Island, 927, according to federal government statistics. Support for frontline healthcare workers was everywhere. Pots weren't just for cooking anymore. We made noisemakers out of anything. Dr. Bonnie Henry went from low-key provincial health officer to the most recognized face in the province.
This is not forever.
There were grocery lineups and empty shelves.
It's crazy. Let's just put it that way.
Some of us even washed groceries. Classes were canceled, replaced by virtual learning. In 2020, Jasmine was in grade 8.
Hey, how was learning by Zoom?
I didn't learn anything that year.
Amid mask mandates and closures, downtown became a ghost town. It's still a bit of a blur.
Well, it was a fever dream, I'd say that.
A fever dream that saw the Stanley Cup won in an empty building, and local events like the TC 10K canceled. We waited for daily updates and became intimately familiar with the Prime Minister's front doorstep.
Most of the morning, the kids have been doing Lego.
And Czech viewers were right at home in Ed Bain's backyard.
Don't stand so close to me.
Czech's Upside segment was born out of a need for good news amid the daily darkness.
And we love to show you interesting video.
We showed all the wonderful workarounds.
His 5th birthday today.
Because pandemic or not, birthdays happened. Working from home became the norm for many, and many never came back to the office. And it's tough when your business caters to that business crowd.
I miss all my customers. They all work at home.
Mei Lee is optimistic that takeout will pick up, and oh, the stories we can tell.
If we tell this a generation from now, people these stories, they're not going to believe it.
In whatever way, shape, or form, we got through it together.